Make some noise!
Welcome to Changing the Volume with PH and Caprice.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to Changing the Volume with your girl, Caprice.
And your boy, PH.
Guys, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for your support each week.
Yes.
We really appreciate you.
Yes, we do.
We also need you to support us on our website. Go to changingthevolume.org. Again, changingthevolume.org. We have so much merch on there that you can get. Go and look around and check it out. Changingthevolume.org.
Yes, go there.
Yes. Now, let's get into this encouragement. Someone out there needs to hear this, and this is what I have to say to you. Forgive yourself.
That's deep.
Forgive yourself.
This is good.
Let it go. It happened. You have to let it go. I know it hurts. I know that you wish you can go and change some things around. You often play things around in your head over and over again. How you could have done things differently. Some things were not your fault. So forgive yourself even for the things that you had nothing to do with that happened to you. You're holding yourself accountable for things that was not even in your hands. It's time to let it go.
Let it go.
There's a song by Frozen. It's a cartoon animation. And the song says, let it go. And it's teaching even the children to let things go. So even as adults, the people who hurt us, the people who did things to us, we have to let it go and we have to forgive. I'm not saying that you have to forget, but don't dwell. Don't dwell in that place. Because what happens is you're still leaving room for the enemy to reside in that situation.
Said a whole lot.
So you have to let it go, and most importantly, forgive. Forgive your mother. Forgive your father. Forgive your sibling, your friends, the people from the past, people who hurt you, childhood memories, scars, all of those things. In order for you to get what you're supposed to receive today, you have to forgive and let it go. I'm not saying to forgive and go back and say, let's talk, let's be friends. Sometimes forgiveness is not for other people, it's for you.
Whoa.
Forgive and let go and let God. On that note, we have a special interview for you guys today, and we are excited about this one. This is someone that we know. They are really talented and gifted at what they do.
So you're saying we have a special guest?
We have a special guest.
Talking about a special guest.
We have a special guest. Okay, guys. So basically, the topic today we're going to be talking about is dealing with people in the industry on a friendship, business-ship level.
Uh-oh.
It's so hard, and I have learned this, to deal with people that you know that may work for you in your business, and they're a friend, their family. It's hard.
They may work around you.
It's really hard when you know somebody that work around you, because it's like you know them, they know you, and you have business-ships, and then you have the friendships tied in it, and then you're dealing with entertainment. And at the same time, people are not seeing your value and they're not seeing your worth and what you have put out because they feel like they know you.
So in other words, you say they done got common with you.
They done got common with you. And you're not getting the flowers that you have planted in the seed to grow. They're looking at you like any other plant. But you stand out like a sore thumb. You stand out. But you're not getting the recognition that you deserve because, oh, that's just my such and such. Oh, I know him. But you're acknowledging everyone else over these individuals.
Uh-oh.
And that's what happens when you deal with people in the entertainment industry, business-ships, family-ships, friendships, and you know them and they became common. And you know you were the first to do this and the first to do that, but they not even seeing you. They seeing someone else. And this happens a lot, and I know it's some people out there who can relate to this. They know you got it, but they would rather give it to someone else before they give it to you because it's you.
So in other words, They would give your props to somebody else.
They would give your props to someone else. And it's not like you're supposed to look for people to give you your accolades. But what I'm saying is that we have to give honor where honor is due.
Thank you.
That's what we're going to be discussing today. How is it when you're in the industry and you're dealing with business-ships and friendships and different things, and you are that person? You know you that it. You are at a place where you shouldn't even have to fight. You shouldn't even have to fight to show or prove or say what you are, because you are who you are. But people become so common.
You said a whole lot. We can go a whole lot of different episodes with that one. And so you are 99,000 plus 99,000 times 99,000, right? And that's what happened to a lot of people. They get common with you. They take your expertise as a joke. So they will not give you what you need in front of you. They'll give it to you behind your back. When they trying to compare strengths, they'll take your strength and compare it with somebody else. They take what you have and they give it to somebody else, or even they will use you as a competitive mechanism against somebody else. They would demonstrate your talent to somebody else to act like they're connected to you, but they won't give you what you deserve. Wow. And so there's a lot of that going on, and it's more than just in the entertainment business. You'll find it right around the corner if you just hang out there long enough.
Yes. So basically, what you hear us saying is that even in family, they see you, they know who you are, but because, that's just auntie, that's just my uncle, that's just my daughter, my son, my sister, my brother, but they don't want to give you who they know you are. They don't want to give it to you. And why is people this way? I just don't understand it.
Can I say something else?
Yes.
Sometimes people, they'll be incognito jealous of you, and you being yourself, but the whole time they jealous of you. I just want to say that.
That's true. So jealousy can take role in people not wanting to give you the accolades you deserve. And then other people come, and then it'll look like, it was them that started this trend or whatever you want to call it, or it was them that did it first. No, it was actually this person that did it, but they're not getting the accolades or the acknowledgement that they deserve. People don't like to give you your flowers until they putting your flowers on top of dirt. That's when they want to remember and acknowledge who you were.
Man, they have a great memory then.
Oh, they gonna run it down. But when you're standing in front of them, they don't want to give it to you.
Because they scared you're going to get ahead.
Yes, that's true.
Or they don't want you to get ahead.
They don't. They say they rocking with you and they with you and they want to see you go there, but yet they still treat you common.
Oh, they ain't rocking with you. They throwing rocks at you.
Come on now. Like my grandmother would say, they would throw the rock and hide the hand.
Uh-oh.
They will be with you trying to help you find a person who threw the rock when all along they threw the rock at you.
So in other words, you saying they're your next door neighbor and they the one that broke your window.
Listen, they'll be the one to break your window. They'll be the one to scratch your car. They will be the one to go and start a rumor about you and be sitting there right with you like, oh my God, what's wrong with people? And then they are the ones that's doing it.
Wow.
I remember reading about Jesus when John the Baptist was baptizing people in the water. You had Jesus walking amongst the people. They didn't pay any attention to him. They didn't even know the power that he carried, who he was. John the Baptist, on the other hand, said, you looking at me, but do you know who is standing before us? Sometimes you don't know who is in front of you and you miss it because you're so busy looking at someone else, but the one who got it is the one you're missing. Go ask David. The oil still dripped down on his head because he was the chosen one, but everybody was picking and choosing everyone else when all along he was called and chosen.
Wow. So in other words, you're saying that people are looking for popularity instead of looking at a person that making an impact.
Exactly. You're looking at numbers. You're looking at social media. Oh, they have this many followers. Oh, you're looking at, YouTube, they got this many views. But who is making the impact is not the numbers. When you make an impact, you're doing something to someone. And it doesn't have to always be where people see it. It's a lot of people making impacts behind the scenes, but you're looking at people making impacts in numbers. Impacts in numbers, and the person behind the scenes that's making impacts behind the scenes and affecting people's lives and helping people's lives to turn around for the good. And that's doing something in the community and that's out here doing something that has never been done before. Those are the people that's doing it. And I'm just speaking in general. I don't care who they are. They can be in the industry. They could be a doctor. They could be a lawyer. They could just be a school teacher. It doesn't matter.
A garbage man.
They can be a garbage man. A garbage man can make an impact.
He does every week.
I saw on social media recently, a UPS worker was retiring and he was on his last drop and a dog was crying because he knew he wasn't going to see this man anymore. How is it that an animal can feel in a human being and what they are and they value and another human being can't? The person he was making his last UPS drop to, dog and the individual were just ecstatic. The lady was crying. The dog was just going crazy. And the UPS driver was crying. And they were sobbing and hugging each other. And they were both different races. That's how I know that love, and when you know when somebody creates an impact in you and on you and around you and in your life, that's impactful. So even a UPS driver can impact your life by them just pulling up to your house every day. Some people order packages just so they can have someone come and deliver something to them so they can have someone to talk to because that person has made such an impact on their life. So stop looking at people just being common because of a name, a title, how many followers they have, how many views they get. You better start looking at a person's heart. What you're doing behind the scenes when no one else is looking. That's how you make an impact.
Saying a whole lot.
So guys, we're going to take this break. You're listening to Changing the Volume with your girl Caprice.
And your boy PH.
Keep it locked.
You're listening to Changing the Volume. We'll be right back, so don't touch that dial. Turn it up.
Hey, volume changers and tone setters. This is your girl Caprice. This is just a friendly reminder to remind you to go to our website, changingthevolume.org, and purchase you some merch, okay? And please go follow us on Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok at Changing the Volume. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Changing the Volume with your girl Caprice.
And your boy PH.
Guys, we have our special guest for you just as promised. You do? Yes, he is a New York-born DJ, producer, and rapper who's been involved in the music industry since the late 80s. He's a pioneer of the hip-hop mix format and is known for his skills in scratching and crowd control. He was the first DJ to perform live on major television networks like BET and VH1, and he gained national recognition as the DJ for a Def Comedy Jam.
That's what's up.
Guys, help me welcome.
Starring the tape master himself, Kid Capri, with the mighty lords of funk, Silver D and Money Mark for WBIZ.
The one and only is Kid Capri. We have to give this man his flowers.
You missed a couple of my things there, like the Love album and the Live from New York. There's a lot of stuff out there.
Listen.
The KID in the building, y'all. You know what's funny? I can't believe that he DJ'd our wedding.
Yes, he did. And he don't do this for people. Let me just tell you this. You cannot get a Kid Capri to DJ your wedding. Now, Khloe Kardashian, she was able to do so. He don't do things like that. But we just want to say, Kid, first of all, we give you your flowers. I don't think that people understand
They don't.
who you are, your gift, and what you have brought to the hip-hop community. So we want to get into it today. We want to talk about this industry, friendship, business ships, and all of these different things, how people want to become common. They want to become common with something that you should not become common with, because you are greatness. And people are not recognizing the seeds that have been planted by you. You have planted seeds, but yet a lot of times people get the harvest and the acknowledgement to other people. And you have helped pick people careers up and take them in places that you're scratching, you're DJing, and you saying this is a hit. You the one that did all of that.
We put a lot of people on.
You put a lot of people on. So just tell the people right now, because they don't quite understand who Kid Capri is. Who is Kid Capri?
World's greatest party rocking DJ there is. The one that created hip hop soul. That, you know, Mary and Faith and all these people, their songs. I created that movement with the Stephanie Mills, and my mixtapes became platinum in the street. Def Comedy Jam became the first comedy show to help comedians that you know today. I was the first to show DJs. I brought the money to the DJ business. You know, there was no money in the DJ business before me. I showed the DJ how to look, how to perform, how to dress, like everything that had to do with it. You know, I did that. I innovated, you know, so many different things that I don't get credit for. And, you know,
Well, you're getting it today.
the world knows what I've done. A lot of the people always, you know, acknowledge it, and it's always been like that. But on the biggest scale, like Funk Master Flex, my brother, the key to the city. I should have got that a long time ago. They never gave that to me. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. It's like things like that that I've innovated that kind of get lost a little bit. But, you know, we're climbing every day. You know, I was the first one to have a rap album as a DJ, my first album. Then my second album, I produced everybody. That was the first DJ produced album out. And I put the Love album out in 2022, out live from New York. So I'm always putting stuff out without having, I never had to depend on making music. That never been my bread and butter. I do it when I want. So, but with that being said, my music is real good. So
Why do you think? Because nowadays social media has become the new, it's almost like you go viral and you have a lot of followers or you get a lot of views. They consider you to be the it person. They don't look at people that have been behind the scenes, paving the way and putting in the hard work. Why is it that you think today is that way with social media?
because attention is everything. People, that's why the music business went down the way it did, because it's not about the music, it's about the attention that you could bring to yourself, and it's going to be here today and going tomorrow. It's not nothing that's going to last. The attention span is very short. So when you have a bunch of people that have access to a device that they could give their opinions, before it wasn't like that, now it is, things get watered down. Everybody has something to say, everybody has an opinion, everybody, directs to the wrong direction, and things just don't be special anymore. So that's why, social media is a gift and a curse. But you'll have a lot of things that get watered down, such as music and entertainment, because of these reasons.
Oh my God.
A lot of times, at one time there was a small group of people that was signed, and companies put money behind them because they felt like they could make an investment back. But now it's a free fall, and anybody could just do it and make it and put it out there. And so the person that really isn't that talented may trip over a rock on the TikTok, and next thing you know, he has a hit record out. Some people will go with the person that's more popular than the person that gets the job done. I'm opposite. I want the person that get the job done.
I know that's right.
I got a question. When did you start DJing?
8 years old.
Wow. Did you guys hear that?
76.
8 years old. At 8 years old, you have children out here. They want to be out there playing games and doing different things like that. What I want to say to you, kid, what I respect most about you is you have integrity in this industry. You don't let people define who you are. You have people out there that are doing things out of their character just to get to the top. But you have never, ever allowed that to happen. How were you able to sustain the industry for so long and staying true to who you are?
Well, the first thing is God. God's going to give you the direction that you need to go in. You just got to be able to listen to it and understand it and be willing to sacrifice certain things. And when you say you're going to do something, do it. Your word is everything. You treat people fairly. Your talent is just one thing. You know what I'm saying? The talent is the way to getting in the door, but once you're there, it's how you treat people. It's how you deal with your relationships. When you say you're going to do something, do it. Always get your job done. When you come in, they call you to be somewhere, and you say you're going to be there. When you get there, pass with flying colors. There's a lot of entertainers that take advantage of their position, and people that are in business that are not talented, but they want to be in the business, they have to deal with these entertainers. And if they see that these entertainers are moving in that way, eventually they don't want to work with them no more. I never had that problem. We always on time. We always do what we're supposed to do. We always give a great show. The promoter always makes the money. I never had to go and do things for attention, negative attention from myself to say, everybody look at me. I always been authentic. I always been organic. I always been genuine. And it always came across like it's supposed to come across, real. And, you know, I come from a different time than a lot of people that just jumped in it, came in it. You know what I'm saying? I came in it when it was no money, it was no fame, it was no none of that. You didn't get that. You was just on your block. You know what I'm saying? And eventually through the years, it came what it became. But I was there to see when it wasn't there. So a lot of people jump in it when the money's already a part of it, tension's already there, and you know, they really didn't learn a lot of things that the people that came before them learned. So with that being said, you know, I applied that to how I carry myself. But I'm also an Aquarius man, and Aquarius people, you know, they have a special way of how they carry themselves. So all that in the melting pot, my mother, the way she raised me, you know, the way she made me look at things, my father, I seen things that he did that I knew not to do. You know, all that applies, and it applies in my life, whether I'm in music or not. If I decide to quit my talent tomorrow, stop working tomorrow, my integrity moves on, and that will keep me surviving with anything that's going on out there, whether I DJ or produce or rap or whatever. My integrity will keep me from all the people that know how I move and how I do business and how I do things.
Amen. I love that. The industry is really shady. How do you maintain real friendships? How do you determine that somebody is really down with you and not the title of you, and not what you can do or give for them or what they can benefit from you? How do you determine that?
Well, that's like a sixth sense to me. I have to deal with people because we're in the people business, but I'm really an introvert. I'm always by myself, you know, and the people that have been with me, the people that have been working with me, have been working with me for 30 years. You put yourself where you want to be at. You put yourself around the people you want to be at. Keep in mind, we're in a business that, you know, like any other business, everybody's always trying to get ahead. This business, everybody's cutthroat. Everybody's trying to get something from you, or got their hand out in some kind of way, or trying to, you know, take something from you in some kind of way. So you definitely got to be on your toes, but at the same time, you got to deal with people because people need people to move things. But it's the type of people that you move with. It's the type of people you deal with. It's the type of people that have your better interests at hand. My people have been working with me. My manager been my manager 30 years. My role manager been my role manager 28 years. Loyalty brings royalty because my interest is in their better hands. When you have people that know that, you can see what they're doing. You can see what their position is. You can see that they care about you and not all the other things that come with it. Like my manager, Jim, you couldn't get him in the picture. His concern is Kid straight. Let's make sure Kid is straight. You don't care about none of the other stuff. When you find people like that, that's who you deal with. I know millions of people, and I treat everybody the same, but everybody's intentions may not be the same. I'm not responsible for that. I'm responsible for who I decide to be around and deal with and let in. But I'm not responsible for what you're going to do. You know, I'm supposed to see what you're going to do. When you do it, you did it, and we deal with it how it's got to be done. But I'm not going to let you in for it to harm me. I'm going to always keep things at arm's distance, even though I'm cool with everybody, whatever. I'm always going to be ahead and watch what's going on. And I've always been like that. That's why I'm always by myself. I have a short amount of friends, a handful of friends. I don't have a lot of people. I know a lot of people. I associate with a lot of people. I've done things for a lot of people, but I know who friends are. I know what friends look like, and I don't throw that word around too easy.
Yeah. I want to say something. You know, I know when we first met, I searched you like salt sitting on a piece of chicken. I was looking at you. I was trying to find anything I could about you before I allowed you in my life. I said, okay. And after I had finished, you know, hanging out with you, with my beautiful wife at that time, she wasn't my wife at that time, I said, little girl, I don't know what we got here, but I'm going to see what's up. And what I can say about you, Kid, you have been genuine. Even when I got on your last nerve and your front nerve, you still been the same. The only thing I laugh about how one day you had me to listen to your whole album. And I said, how did I get this assignment? But I went ahead and done it, and I really enjoyed it. The music was hot.
I have one last question for you, Kid. What advice can you give to these social media celebrities and DJs and people who try to tell you, they try to look at you like you don't know, but you've been here before they've been here? What advice can you tell them about how they need to maneuver, and most importantly, how to give respect to those who came before them?
Well, I have a lot of people that come to my shows, and a lot of people on social media that, you know, ask me questions and stuff like that. You know, and I try to tell them, you know, don't do things for attention. Do things because it's authentic. You know, people can see the fakeness. People see when It's not authentic. People can see when it's not genuine. And even with celebrities do things for attention sometimes, and you don't really have to do it. It's not necessary. Sometimes people get caught up, and if they don't have no product out right now, people are not paying attention. That's not what you need to worry about. What you need to worry about is serving God. You need to worry about if he's happy, then everybody else will fall in line. You know what I'm saying? And do the work. That's what God wants you to do. Do the work. When you do the work will speak for itself. The attention and all the unnecessary talk, or that don't do nothing. Whenever you see me on social media, you see inspiration. You see work. You don't see me wishing my success in poor people's face. You don't see me bragging about what I have or what money I got or what new watch I received or new pair of shoes I got. You don't see me what car I'm driving, how I'm living. You see me on stage, in the studio. You see me doing something to help people with all the herbs I put out about for everybody's health. That's what I do. I don't mush my success in poor people's face. And I don't tell you what you don't need to know. And some things got to remain sacred. Some things got to, we can't give our whole life to social media. Yeah. Every little moment, every little thing you do, you want to post it. You go in the hospital, and as soon as you get in the hospital, you setting up a camera so people could see you in the hospital. I had cancer in Hip Hop 50, and nobody knew until it was over. And I did all those events. I brought Debbie Jeter on stage. I hosted the BET Awards. I sold out the Botanica. I did all these different things, and nobody knew until I got rid of the cancer. And that's when I made an announcement, because I didn't want that type of attention. Some things, we just got to stay sacred, and you deal with it, you handle it, and then when it's time, you do it. But that's when you can see who's genuine and who's not, who just wants to be seen. When you want to be seen, it should be something that motivates people. It should be something that inspires people. It shouldn't so much always be about yourself.
Wow. So you have a foundation called Give a Kid. Do you want to just explain that and how people can go and donate?
I closed Give a Kid because it got so busy, and I'm so busy I couldn't really stay on top of it. But we're going to open it back up because I was requested for some people for me to get it back going. It's just that I've been really busy. But Give a Kid Foundation, I was going around the country taking care of kids around the country. I came down to Charlotte. I was on New York and Jersey, getting all kind of different endorsements from different people and sponsorships from different people, and just going and taking care of people in need, kids in need that needed school stuff and clothes and whatever I can get them.
Where can they find your current music right now to go and listen to it?
It's all on the DSPs. Then you can go on my YouTube channel, look at all the videos, subscribe to the channel. You can see all my videos up there. It's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of things going on right now.
And where can they find you on social media? Can you give them your social media information?
Yeah, it's Kid Capri 101 on Twitter and Instagram. The Twitter's X right now, but Kid Capri 101 and The Real Kid Capri on Facebook. And that's it. When you need me, DM me, hit me, whatever. You want me to come to your city and do some shows, like put you with Christy, and y'all can work it out, and we just come out there and smash all that we do everywhere else.
Thank you so much, Kid, for taking time out your day. We know you are crazy busy.
The KID.
And just know that we love you deeply, and we rock with you. We gonna rock with you to the end. This man has changed the game in the industry. If you don't know, go even Biggie knew. We want to just thank him again for tuning in with your girl Caprice
and your boy PH
on Changing the Volume. Guys, keep it locked. We'll be right back after this break.
Hey, yo, what's up? This is the one and only the KID, the Kid Capri. And you are now checking out Changing the Volume with PH and Caprice. And it's hot. Keep it locked.
Hey guys, tune in every Thursday at 8 p.m. to hear a new episode on Apple Music, Amazon Music, Spotify, and iHeart. And don't forget to like, download, and share. Welcome back to Changing the Volume with your girl Caprice
and your boy PH.
Guys, thank you so much for tuning in to this episode with the one and only Kid Capri.
The one and only.
We have to learn to start giving flowers while people are here. Don't give people their flowers when they cannot receive them from you, when they cannot hear you saying, I appreciate you. But I believe and know that the time is going to come where everyone that is due to be recognized for who they are will get their recognition. But you have to give honor where honor is due.
And respect.
And respect. And you don't want to work hard for something and somebody else come and you done made the pathway so easy for them, and then they try to step all over you as if you did not create the path for them to walk. We cannot do that. We have to give the flowers. So guys, we thank you for tuning in to us today. And we look forward to you rocking with us in our next episode. So you guys, you are listening to Change the Volume with your girl Caprice.
And your boy PH.
Keep it locked, guys.
Kid Capri.
Thank you for listening to Changing the Volume.